The story proceeds, where Yua is studying the Book of Sage. He can use magic with his imagination as he has gained magical energy. In reality, magic opens the door to realization. Therefore, Yuya has decided to watch the vivid picture of a specific place. Through this, he can move on to the same place with the assistance of his magic. After attempting the magic, he and Knight are in the middle of the forests. It's hard to believe that his magic has worked. In a blink of an eye, he has reached the desired place. Yuya is so happy because he can grab food for the night by applying this magic. Also, he can visit any place he has never seen before. For now, he moves on to explore the forest. While wandering in the forest, they encountered two orcs who looked abominable. Yuya unleashes his sword and annihilates them with a single blow to wipe them out. After killing them, they notice the relics that are not ordinary. That's why he secures them into the magic item box to use them at a specific time. When they get out of the cave, then Yuya plans to move to his house because exploration project has ended. But Knight still wants to explore the forest and wait to return. To calm him down, Yuya reveals they are getting a better and better team. By ignoring his conversation, Knight starts running into the forest. Yuya has no choice except to follow him, but he tries to convince him to return him because he needs to spend some hours in the field. Still, he is moving ahead without paying attention to him. By reaching the specific point, he stops and orders Yuya to use invisible magic. Yuya acts upon the advice of Knight. After being invisible, they look at the injured, gorgeous purple-haired girl. Monsters have surrounded her and she is fighting back against the demons. She is a mysterious girl who wants the end of this world. Yuya, who doesn't know about her, prefers to help her by stepping into the fight. Before he can move, Knight has held to his cloth under his teeth so that he can't move. Out of the blue, the girl musters her energy and splits these monsters apart with her splendid move. But it proves useless because it doesn't matter how much she kills the monster, they again appear in a herd. Other monsters indulge in teaching the girl a lesson with their sword. On the contrary, the girl also has an invisible sword to defend. But her sword is not strong enough to protect her, so they dash her into the tree. Further, she hasn't not enough strength to fight back. Now, it's a time of the heroic entry of Yuya and Knight. They appear and start killing those bastards with sword. Also, Knight is splitting apart the monster with his sharp penetrating teeth. A time arrives when Knight saves Yuya by eliminating the monster who is pointing at him. By killing these monsters, they are relaxed. Unluckily, their relaxation doesn't prove longer because numerous monsters have appeared again. To tackle these monsters, Yuya picks heavenly whips from the magical box. With a single whip, he has crushed all the beasts with a single blow. A single whip has tuned into various strings, making these monsters into pieces. As the beautiful but mysterious girl is not in her senses, that's why he carries her in his arms. In addition, he knows that he has wiped out the ways, so that Mr. Owen can come here quickly. Still, she will prove a hurdle in his way, but he has no choice except to take her home. Knight is against this idea and he disapproves by growling. Also, Yuya needs help understanding why Knight disagrees with taking her home. Just then the wounded girl opens her eyes and becomes furious at seeing her in the arms of Yuya. Due to her resistance, Yuya cannot hold her, so she is tossed to the ground. When she regains her senses, then she realizes what behavior she has done with his savior. Furthermore, she forbids him to protect her, but soon she controls herself. Apart from this, Yuya offers her his healing juice, but she hesitates to have it because it can be poison. Yuya assures her that this is healing juice. When she drinks it, the wounds on her stomach and scratches on her face have healed in a blink of an eye. In curiosity, Yuya inquires about what she is doing in this hazardous forest. Luna replies that she is here for the sake of training. She has lived because someone has asked her to come here. When Luna asks the same question, then Yuya gives her the same response. She is happy to know that they are here for the same objectives. Also, she is obliged to him for saving her life. Before returning to the city, she must clean herself, so she inquires about the sea or river. To help her out, Yuya has decided to hand over his bathtub. While taking a bath, she feels that she is in heaven. She wonders how Yuya had this rare bathtub that was not a usual one. Yuya narrates his story of taking down the crystal deer to clear up her misunderstanding. As a reward, he had gotten a relaxing bathtub. Knowing that he has defeated Crystal Deer, she can imagine his overwhelming powers. She wants to take part in his training to learn from him, even for a few hours. The same question she inquires from him is whether she can train with him because their objectives are the same. By pondering on the situation, he can't take the risk of putting her again in danger, so he has decided doing training with her. Hearing his approval, she is so excited that she emerges naked. Yuya shouts with anger because it's not appropriate, but Luna thinks that if they are going to train together, then it will be fine. Still, Yuya has objections to this. After taking a bath, they start an iconic fight with the royal goblins. There is plenty of goblins whom they are fighting with. Yuya kills them with his sword, and Luna eliminates them with her deadly threats. Also, Yuya has learned many things from her, and they are getting more robust with this training. Having rested, they again head to fight the goblins. A goblin steps forward to Luna, and Yuya warns her. With the assistance of Night and her thread, she splits him apart. She is obliged to Yuya, who has made her stronger to overpower the goblin. Their training is over, and Yuya does not intend to continue it with her. Luna still wants to accompany him, but can't force herself on him. Further, she knows that her threads can't make her immensely powerful. On the other hand, Yuya is also responsible for the field that he can't neglect. Before returning to her city, she wants to take a last bath. But she allows him to bath first, and he is turtles that a girl who always prefers her instead has given him a chance. While taking a bath, Yuya realizes Luna is getting inside the tub by covering herself with a towel. Realizing she is getting inside, Yuya prefers to get out of there, but she doesn't allow him by holding him back. Luna is thankful to Yuya for saving her and giving her the most precious moments she can't neglect. As a reward, Luna wants to wash his back. Suddenly, her bath towel dropped off, and Yuya realized this by turning his face. Now, Luna has realized what has occurred. She is continuously refusing Night to look at her glass-like figure. In a friendly mood, they are saying goodbye to each other. The following morning, Yuya and his fellows go on a field trip on the school bus. In the vehicle, Yuya and his friends are playing cards. Despite his continuous yawning, he has the cards game for the 5th time. Due to training with Luna, Yuya is unable to sleep. Therefore, his body was nearest for a while. His friends Akira and Rin allow him to sleep. In addition, they will wake him up while reaching the destination. Yuya is proving luckiest. It doesn't matter if he talks about the cards or takes baths with Luna. By taking out all the thoughts, he embraces sound sleep. While reaching the desired location, Rim awakes him. They are at the luxurious building where they ask to rest. After that, their task will be updated. By gathering all the students, teachers notify them that they must live in the forest for approximately 2 nights alone. But students are concerned about their meals, as they are on a field trip. That's why they need to have mushrooms or wild vegetables. But Akira opposes this idea, because this kind of mushroom inhabitability can be dangerous. So, the teacher tells them to check the vegetables for her before cooking. If any child has gotten poisoned, Yamakawa is here to help them. Akira informs Yuya that their infirmary is suspicious because the doctor always remains gloomy. Also, screams can be heard from it. To accompany them, a teacher will also be there. After packing their bags, they step inside where Yuya has yet to experience fishing and camping. One of his friends who always talks about his talent makes him calm so that he can do everything. But they consider him a moron, and they decide to split up. Akira and Yuya are going to catch fish. Aside from this, Rin and Moron will have wild variables and mushrooms. When Yuya and Akira arrive at the stream, many students are already fishing there. There is no place for them. By using his power, Yuya locates an isolated place for fishing. In the water, he tries to catch the fish with his hand, but he has yet to gain experience in it. Just then something blinks in his mind. It's Luna who is informing about the monster. He needs to understand their moves, and after that, they will scare them. With a little focus, he catches a lot of fish and is thankful to Luna for teaching him an important lesson. On the other hand, Luna is practicing and breaking all the heads of statues. Her thread has become sharper and more deadly. She wants to meet with the handsome guy Yuya, who has become special with her first meeting. Just then she thinks that she is an assassin and it's not appropriate if she will meet with him. She is restraining her emotions because her hands are filled with people's blood. On the other hand, Yuya is an innocent and handsome guy. Watch this left video if you have missed part 6, and subscribe to Annie Summary for more anime recaps.